Yo, what's happening, people? I'm here back with your match preview for Arsenal versus Wolves. So, before we get into it, first of all, I want to say congratulations to Gabriel Martinelli. The youngster has signed a long-term contract at Arsenal. It's a 4-year deal with an option to extend it further. Absolutely brilliant deal. Obviously, comes after the news you heard earlier on in the week with Bukayo Saka also signing a long-term deal at Arsenal. It's massive for us, coming into coming out of a period where we hadn't had a good, lost a couple of games, and then we won a few games. Then you start to hear all the talk about contracts and who's leaving and who may be coming in. Keeping both of these youngsters at the club is absolutely massive. Two of the best youngsters in Europe right now. Saka's on brilliant form, and Martinelli again had a good season for a teenager to come and do what he's done is absolutely magnificent. And I'm just excited about the future of those two in particular for Arsenal. And it just gives the fans a little bit of a breathing space to say, you know what, okay, cool. We don't know what's happening with Aubameyang. Arteta's saying that, he wants him to stay. The news is sounding more positive than it did before. Apparently, he wants a 3-year deal with 250k a week. You give it to him. Give him sign the thing. Make him sign the thing. Because if he signs, and we've kept Saka and Martinelli, we've already had a decent start to the summer. I'm not going to lie. We've already had a decent start. A lot needs to change. David Luiz has signed a new deal. Whatever you think of that is what it is. Cedric has signed a 4-year deal. Mari has signed to stay at Arsenal after his loan deal. Getting these done early is what we need. What we don't do. It's what we always let it drag and drag and drag. But, we finally got Saka to sign. We finally got Martinelli to sign. Things are looking good, man. So, yeah, I like that from Arsenal. We've done well in that department. Now it's recruitment needs to happen properly in the summer. But anyway, on to the preview for the Wolves game. And as I said, we're coming out of 3 good wins in the league and FA Cup. Beat Southampton in the league, beat Sheffield United in the FA Cup to go to Wembley. And then we beat Norwich 4-0 handsomely in midweek. So the form coming into the game, it's quite good. It's quite good. I'm not going to lie. The players should be on a high. And I know Wolverhampton Wanderers is a tough game, especially the way Wolves are playing this season. But the form of the lads is, you couldn't ask for a better form. Winning against Brighton would have just been perfect. You lose to City is what it is. And then if we just held on to Brighton, it would have been brilliant coming into this game. But you know what? Again, confidence is high, winning mentality at the moment. So the lads should be coming in with a bit of confidence. In terms of the team news, I'm going to... we heard that Torreira's back. Torreira's back from injury, which is good. He's fit and available according to the Arsenal website. So that's good news to hear. Apparently, Ozil and Guendouzi didn't train. So, unlikely to be in the squad. Again, up in the air about Ozil's future. Up in the air now about Guendouzi's future. Interesting to hear. He hasn't signed a new deal yet. So, we'll see what happens with those. But, there's a couple of knocks. He mentioned a couple of knocks and a bit of fatigue in training, Arteta. So, we'll see what happens with those. He didn't reveal who. So, there may be 1 or 2 change. Obviously, we don't know yet. So, we may not find out till match day. But I'm going to go with a team that I think we will play should play against Wolves. In goal, Martinez been brilliant. I love the way he's coming to the side. Another clean sheet against Norwich. Another good couple of saves, just showing how he's improving week on week on week. I just love it. I love the way that he's put himself out and making sure that he's wants to be a number 1 for Arsenal. That's what you want to see. You want to see competition. You want to see people fighting for places in the team. Great performance from him in midweek. So I'll put him in goal. And I'm going to go with a 3-4-3. We played it a couple of times now. Sheffield United and now Norwich. And we kind of ended it against Southampton. I'm going to go with it. Arteta seems to like it. So, we'll go with it for now. So the 3 centre-backs I'm going to go with... providing that there's no injuries. Mustafi, Luiz, and Kolasinac again. They were good against Norwich. I couldn't fault them. David Luiz played a great ball out wide to Tierney. But this is the game now. Luiz needs to switch on because too many times, especially in the bigger games, he gets a bit overrun and ends up taking out a man. Maybe now with a free at back, we've seen his best football come at a free in Chelsea, with Antonio Conte, where he's got the freedom to maybe make a mistake and have cover. Kolasinac even looks a bit more comfortable at left centre back. I'm putting Mustafi in now, but he may be one of the ones that were injured because he came off. I think he came off at half time in the Norwich game, if I'm not mistaken. So Holden may come into that back three. And I'm happy with the way Holden has been as well in the past couple of games. So, yeah, we've got options there. And so we'll see what Arteta ends up doing there. The 4 in the middle, I'm going to go with Bellerin at right wing back. Now, Cedric's come in and scored a banger on his first couple of touches. Left foot bins, little deflection. So there's an argument to say, Bellerin hasn't been great for the past few games. He hasn't been great at all. So Cedric may get the nod. I'm putting Bellerin in for now, but won't be surprised if Cedric starts this game at all. And I'm going to go with Torreira and Xhaka in the middle. It's a combination that works well. They know it together. They work well together. Torreira and Xhaka. Dani Ceballos has been decent. He's been decent in the past few games. He's not been amazing to say that his plays can't get taken. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with them too. And now left wing back. That's an interesting one because again, Saka's been in good form. He didn't play at all. He could go there easily, comfortably. And then you've got Kieran Tierney, who arguably man of the match in the past couple of games. So I'm going to go with Tierney because I think the form's good. And I think it's good for him to get a good run of games going forward. So I'll put him at left wing back. And the front three, Saka needs to start, innit? Saka needs to start. What do we do with the front three? Okay, this is what I would do. I would go Pepe, Aubameyang and Saka. I'll go Aubameyang up top and I'll go Saka on the left because Lacazette wasn't great against Norwich. I could put Nketiah, but then would I do Nketiah, Saka, Aubameyang? Maybe. But again, I think Pepe needs another run of games as well. I think it'll be good for him to get another start under his belt just to see if he can carry on that bit of form that he had going forward. Reece Nelson started last week, midweek against Norwich, so maybe Pepe comes into this game. Yeah, so I'm going to go Pepe, Aubameyang and Saka. We've yet to see Aubameyang really play up top for Arteta, so I doubt that will happen, but Aubameyang's definitely going to start, so it's where he starts. And again, Saka may go even into left wing back. But yeah, that's the team I'm going to go with. Obviously, Aubameyang got his 50 now for Arsenal, 50 Premier League goals, 6 quickest to do it ever in Premier League history, so good for him to get. And yeah, as I said, sign the team, man. We need him to stay. So yeah, that'll be my team for the Wolves game. And as I said, Wolves are coming into this game on good form. They're coming in, getting comfortable wins, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. Jimenez is in form. Traore, Doherty. The Traore and Jimenez link up is mad. They think they're one of the best combinations in the Premier League this year. That whip from right to left is going to be key. And obviously we're going to come in and, potentially match their formation with a 3-4-3. So it'll be interesting to see how the left wing back and left centre back and left wing back and maybe even left winger, if you go with Saka on the left, can handle that. That's why I'm maybe thinking the Saka, Tierney, Kolasinac thing could work because, Tierney can sit into a 5 and Saka kind of dropping off. I did kind of like Orbs on the left wing on a 3-4-3 because what it means is when Tierney bombs left, Orbs can cut in a bit more and he plays a bit more central. And I think that's why he got his goals. He was central for the goal that he got against Crew and it was central for the ball when it came across from the throw-in. I just feel like he doesn't have to be as wide. So I did like it, but it may be an option. It may be an option there for Arteta to go with. He's got a lot of choices going there. But yeah, it'll be an interesting game. Now my prediction for the win would be a win for Wolves. I don't like to go against Arsenal. I don't like it, but I've got to be realistic. Wolves are coming in with a mad confidence. And again, as I said before, I hope and I want us to win so badly. But I can't disrespect Wolves. I can't disrespect Wolves like that. And I was going to go draw, but the way Wolves are playing, it'll be disrespectful for me to say that they were even going to get a draw, because they should be coming in there above us comfortably in the league, fighting with Man United for a Champions League spot, and we ain't. So they got the right to earn to come in as favourites, in my opinion. And so I'm going to go with the Wolves win. I think that I don't want this to happen, but I think they'll win 2-0. Personally, I don't think we're good enough to beat Wolves, and it's no slight on that. Now the problem is we have to try and get something out of the game, because we've got Leicester, we got the North London derby, and we got Liverpool. So we need to get as much points as possible, especially in the first two, Wolves and Leicester, and then the NLD is what it is, isn't it? So, yeah, and then Liverpool, you never know how they're going to be. So, we're going for the win. I'm going to go for 2-0 to Wolves, but come on, Arsenal, let's get the win, and let's just see how high we can finish this season. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.